Hey, what's up, y'all, man? It's Demaya. Got my man Gino on air right now. Welcome to Culture Shift. Look, we just gonna be playing this thing by ear, man. You know, this is brand new, something that we're trying to do and provide and provoke more change and more conversation into things that are often not even highlighted or talked about in our culture, you know. So that's kind of the premise of it. Just bear with us and whatnot as we navigate this thing, man. Gino, what you looking like, baby? How you doing, man?
Oh, man. Hey man, it's all good, man. Everything, man. You know,
Hey, I see you over there looking rico.
You know, man. You know, every now and then you got this stuff that, you know. Hey, you know, man. Just doing what we do, man. You know, it's a whole lot going on, man. I'm just glad that you starting something up to get a little, something out there to the people, man. Let them know
no
what
doubt.
it's all about, man.
Absolutely, man. You know, it's like it's always been bigger than music, and I think it's important for people to hear that and to see that.
Right.
You know, music is one side of it. It's our passion. It's something that we do, but it's really that message, that underlining message, that's really providing the purpose and what we're really about. It's really an example of what we do. So I'm hoping that we can kind of expound and expand on that idea or that thought via this new podcast or channel. So we're gonna rock it out, man. Look, a lot been going on, man. You know, we had a number of topics, chopped up and whatnot, but so much as has transpired since even formulating the topics. It's a lot. It's a lot to cover, and so let me get your thoughts on just where you are, just in with the Black Lives Matter movement, protests, Candace Owens. I'm not sure if you've seen some of the comments that she's made, and she's cool,
man.
But she's made a
cool,
little.
but she
She be,
intelligent black woman. I'm gonna say that she's a very intelligent.
Oh, absolutely.
But I just think a lot of her views are misconstrued.
Yeah.
Because she's getting, I don't know if she's getting pressured or just straight up just not seeing the obvious or seeing what it is. But very smart black woman.
Very, very smart, very intellectual, and granted, I give her the benefit of the doubt. Some things I do agree with, some things I'm kind of like,
because she says some true things, she says some factual things, but other things she say, I think she's speaking out of the sight and the mind of someone else.
Yeah.
I don't think she's speaking from a black woman every time. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, there are some speculations that she's like a plant. She's been called a plant, or So I don't know, but you have those type of commentary or comments being made. Robert Kiyosaki, he's been held in the highest esteem within the black community. He's made some comments, which I have been able to kind of do some research and kind of put it into context a little bit. But anyway, so you got all of that going on, more protests, more killings within our community, police defunding, Black Lives Matter. At least the organization has released their political agenda, which I'm not so sure what the it even means,
right.
like some of it like is like straightforward, and other than I'm like
some of it is still hidden. Some of it they just like, yeah, we're doing this. So
so
do,
it's like a hit and miss. I don't know where to put aspects of it. You know what I'm saying? So where do you lie? With all things considered, man, with all things that you've seen up to date, like what's your feelings on it all, man?
Well, honestly, my first initial feelings about everything was about time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, about time, that we're actually getting put on the forefront. You know what I'm saying? It's about time that people are taking notice, and you know what I mean? Like, people of other colors and other cultures, and you know what I'm saying? Like, they're starting to even, chime in and like, have our back per se. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's wonderful to see, our Caucasian brothers and sisters, stand up with us, man. That's just one, because that's a big step too.
Yeah.
But, initially I can honestly say, like, I was very upset. You know what I'm saying? I was, because I experienced, racial profiling, racial, systemic racial, whatever you can call it. I've been through it, you know what I'm saying? Growing up in a hood environment, you know what I'm saying? It was kind of, I could say 9 years old where it started for me, walking to the basketball court. I can remember like it was yesterday. And, we got rolled up on by the policeman, checked us with, nobody was older than 11, 12. We go walk to the basketball court in our own neighborhood. And of course they claim they got a disturbance. And they searched us, everything. Like, we were grown men. When they found out we were young, then they kind of tried to play it off like, oh, we're sorry, we got a disturbance call. We going off because we like what. But I could just I feel people pain. I feel my Black brothers and sisters pain, man. I understand it. You know what I mean? And but the thing is, it's like now we're in a time of the day where we can actually do something and our voice can be heard. You know what I'm saying? Like, things can change now. It don't have to be like a fake change or a change, immediate change. It make it look like things are changing. But then if somebody kneel for the flag, somebody kneel because of our country. The media changed it all up for a whole type of thing that they want to make it. But,
absolutely.
But at the same time, man, it's just, I'm just glad that it's coming together, man. I'm glad, that it's finally coming to the forefront. And I'm glad that, our Caucasian brothers and sisters are finally seeing, man. Like, I think that they always saw it, but I think that half didn't care. And I think half was like on a, I guess just ignorance, I guess. I would just say ignorance, you know what I mean? But I guess the ones that want to understand, like, I'm just glad that they understand, or they're trying to understand now. So now they get, you know what I mean? Like, we understand that all lives matter. We know that. But at this point in time, all lives ain't up under the gun. You know what I'm saying? Literally.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? But I love all people, man. I love all cultures, man, all races, man. And it's just time for a change. And I'm glad that it's happening slowly but surely. You know what I mean?
And I think that's where I got like mixed emotions about it, because I feel like this is definitely something that we haven't experienced before. Like, I think we've had protests, we had riots, but we haven't had this level of change that's occurring right now. I do.
Let alone we got a pandemic going on.
That adds on to it. You absolutely right. And so I got mixed emotions about it, because it's like, I'm not sure how much until I see somebody cut a check. And they've been talking about checks. I ain't even got the First Amendment. Oh, you talking about the stimulus?
Oh, I ain't know what checks you talking about, but since we talking about checks that we supposed to be getting from the government that's helping us, and that's helping us now. All of a sudden, now Black people are so important.
That's kind of like that's kind of where I'm getting at. Like, I feel like we've been dealing with this so long. Like, you've even accounted situations that you've experienced at 9 years old. So this definitely isn't new. So it's like until I'm seeing like a real political agenda that I can get behind, that includes, dumping some level of wealth back into our community. I'm like, look, we can do the kumbaya, lock arms. I'm good with all of that, but cut the check, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Give us the money that we need to make things happen, And so I got mixed emotions about a bit of it, and some of it I think is just due to my own personal experiences.
Right.
And the other half is like, more so just trying to educate myself on the things that are not being said. Because like you said, the media, they'll spin. They'll spend everything.
I'm telling you, boy.
You know what I'm saying? And I refuse.
I could go on and tell a news reporter right now, man. I love the mic. By the time it get to you, they'll be like, Gino would have killed the mic. They are in a heated debate and battle. They want to kill each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's crazy, man. Sometimes you gotta filter through the bull jive and just see the real. You know what I'm saying? Like, see, you know what I mean? Like, everything ain't factual what people say. You know what I mean? Just because they say it don't mean it's factual. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes you gotta, be smart, be your own person and look into things and make sure that you are upset for a reason. Don't get upset for no reason. You want to do things for no reason. Like, we gonna do something, have a reason. You know what I mean? Like, everybody we're not kids no more.
Nah.
But
I'm not sure if we've ever experienced a time in history in terms of like having a president that's like, I mean, for it to be outright, I mean, it's like in your face. Like, it's not even like, I mean, it's almost like a TV show, man. I mean, you know, he got a warrant for his arrest.
We definitely never had a president to voice his opinion and such.
Yeah, voice.
We definitely had the same racist.
Oh, yeah. Come on now.
We just haven't had one to voice the stupidity that he voices.
Especially in today's time. It's
like,
crazy.
But why would you? And then he says it, he tweets it, he does. Like, I don't I'm like, bro, like, don't you have a team of advisors?
Yeah, he don't
like,
care.
don't you have like
he don't care.
Like, right before you do something, nobody be like, hold on, Trump. Yeah. Whoa.
Yeah, I'm with you 100%. That goes back to just, you know, just overall perspectives. Everybody has their experiences that they're, you know, that they have, you know what I'm saying? And we need more conversation, more open minds, you know what I'm saying? And
more understanding, man.
More understanding,
that's all it is,
you know? And honestly, you know, going back to your shirt, you know, at the end of the day, we're all family, yo. And everybody's family ain't perfect, man.
Same blood.
Really the same blood, man. We all got things that we're not proud of in our family. We all got secrets. We all got things that we need to figure out, you know. And so
nobody's perfect, bro.
Nobody's perfect, man. So to conclude, you know, this episode, man, I want you to hold up your shirt, man, because I think it's important. You know, we all family, yo. And at the end of the day, that's just what it is, man. Any last thoughts, bro?
Man, just continue the rebuild. That's what I'm gonna call it. Like the rebuild, the rebirth. Like, it's a new generation, it's a new time, it's a new day. You know what I'm saying? Let's continue to build.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If we gotta uproot old things to plant in new seeds so we can grow up new things, let's do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just time to go up instead of just being down. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's time to do what's right instead of like making excuses to do wrong shit. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like, you know, that's be right. That's be what our, you know, ancestors and our late kings and queens, you know, died for. You know what I'm saying? That's be that. You know what I mean? Let's be that mouth. Let's be that walk, that talk. You know what I mean? That movement. Like, let's be that.
Absolutely. I appreciate that, brother. Hey,
anytime.
We'll check y'all out on the next episode, man. Holla back at us, Culture Shift.
You already know.